Alrighty, quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another. What are we doing here? Day here in lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours because they deserve to be questioned. Giveaways. Yeah, as you should. Giveaways are open on both streams, hopefully. If you want to get in on the streamer bundle and you're a Shroud player, that is going to be Bang Bundle Me on twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News. Ooh. Can you do it? Can you do it?
Bang hard.
I know. If you are interested in a Steam key, you can always go over to Laz's side and do Bang I Love Free Shit. And on my side, it is Bang the Boutte. And if you don't want to wait for a giveaway and you'd much rather have that Steam key immediately, you can always just turn around and do the fun thing of typing in or giving us each one of us 300 bits. Yeah.
Absolutely. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday. Yay, Friday. Right here on NBNN. It is Friday the 20th, 2025. Less than a week away from the next release because we need some new bugs and some new news. And some new stuff to talk about.
Are you prepared to be whelmed again?
Yeah. Prepare to be whelmed.
Yeah.
But being whelmed, I'm going to offer up some game keys today again. As always, as per the regular, I've been offering up game keys cheaper than cheap,
Yep.
and I'm trying to figure out what I should be offering up today. But I have several of them that I can actually put out there. I've got Rebel Galaxy and Rebel Galaxy Outlaw double pack worth $45. I forget what I asked for them last time, but why don't we say 1,000 bits today? You'll get both of those $50 worth of games for 1,000 bits. Lucius, the complete collection, worth $54.96, $55. Also, 1,000 bits. We'll make it easy today. And I'll even do a Wet Dreams double pack of Leisure Suit Larry. That's just the Wet Dreams and Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Also for 1,000 bits today. So 3 different offerings, 1,000 bits, and that's retail value of $65. If you want to take advantage of it for those 2 games. So those are 2 games. The other are 2 games, and I think the Lucius collection is like 3 or 4 games total. So if anybody wants to take advantage of that. Plus, we have all the Larrys still and always for 10, 15, and $20. 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 bits. So anybody wants to take some of those offers today, all you got to do is throw some bits into the chat and tell me which ones you're going after, and we'll get you those game keys. But meanwhile, no news is good news. I don't know.
No news is no news.
No news is no news. Well, we do have some follow-up on at least one topic.
Oh?
And then we have another topic that we've been trying to get to for the better part of a couple weeks now and just haven't gotten. But let's start out with Dark Blue Monkeys. Batch crafting that we confirmed the other day.
Yes. As a follow-up, I noticed that the game appears to duplicate the buckets of water back into the container within a container alongside the seeds. The buckets are actually at a level higher in the nesting. I'm wondering if the game is incorrectly taking the buckets out, decrementing, and then putting them back into the lower level container in the same way that molds tend to get deposited at the top level after you try smelting, even if they originate in a container within your inventory, because that's where the game is programmed to put smelting output items. If that's it's just that in the case of sewing, it gets in its knickers in a twist because the buckets appear to be in 2 places at once and it gets jammed. Shroud logic.
Jammed.
Shroud
Well,
logic.
you know, if we hadn't messed with buckets in the first place, we may not have had something like this happening. Now, do you recall what they did with buckets?
The
What's
one
up, Dark Blue
1 in
Monkey?
10 gets used while watering, or something like that.
Well, right. Buckets used to be 1 bucket equaled 1 bucket.
Yeah.
And then somebody in their infinite wisdom decided to make a bucket a 1 in 10 chance.
Yeah, of being consumed.
Of being consumed, which meant you could actually take 1 bucket and possibly water 20 times with it, or possibly water just 10 times with it instead of just watering 1 time with it.
Yes.
Why? Because one person complained that water was too heavy, and too hard to farm.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say it was more than one person complained that bucket was too heavy,
Okay. Two people complained. Okay, I'll give you that.
and not only that, and the fact that in order to harvest buckets of water from a well just took too damn long.
Well, that was the point. You weren't supposed to be able to do it easily and cheap. It was supposed to be a gold sink. That's why you can buy buckets of water off of vendors.
What has Shroud done with all gold sinks, though?
Tossed them out the freaking window.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the. I mean, what was it that Chris said? Over 100 million game gold is created a month.
It's
and like,
some stupid number. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, what, Chris? And how much comes out? Like 4 million? Yeah.
Dark Blue Monkey with 300 bits. Thank you,
Yay.
Dark Blue Monkey. Dark Blue Monkey's gonna get himself his own mystery game key for 300 bits. Oh, this looks like a fun one. Let's see what this is all about. He's gonna get himself a copy of Space Raiders in Space. Imagine that. Space Raiders in Space. Because where else would Space Raiders
Space
be
Raiders
raiding?
Space Raiders in the sea.
Yeah, Space Raiders in the sea.
They're called pirates.
And Space Raiders in Space is $9.99. Congratulations to you.
Nice.
And we've got another 300 bits, it looks like, from Morgan. And Morgan, you know what that's going to do.
Oh, are we playing marbles? Or are we doing Shroud news that we don't really have anything to talk about?
Morgan's going to get himself a copy of Eden Genesis on Steam. Eden Genesis on Steam. And Eden Genesis, ooh, for $25 going out to Morgan. So congratulations to Morgan and Dark Blue Monkey. Pulling down some nice game keys there. Where is Morgan? There he is. All right, that's Morgan. Yes, just making sure I'm sending this to the right person.
Sure it's not Mindy?
That could be. It could be. But I'm going to load up them balls.
Oh, and get a phone call at the same time. Because the balls are being loaded.
Oh, really? You think so, Dark Blue Monkey?
What a strange
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because today, for the very first time logging in, there were under 20 people logged in on my list, and currently I have 21 active players.
Hold on. Universe chat being more active?
Yeah.
Hold on, Laz, use my universe chat since I logged in. Notice what time I logged in. So 11 a.m. The first message in...
That's not universe chat.
No, the first message in universe chat is at 11:45 with Morgan with the happy weekend.
Okay.
So then the Bard responded Morgan one more time, and then 12:13. Laz didn't even do his daily message.
I did not.
See?
Which, yeah, I can't even do that now because I've copied some other stuff in there. So.
Of course, it's like, couldn't really tell you whether or not universe chat. I mean, that's just someone being chatty.
Yeah, but I gotta say, this is probably the least number of people I've seen
I've got 16
ever
online.
online. Yes, I mean less than 20. I mean less than 20.
Hey, man, it's the summer, and as we know, all of our players are in there, not at school. Oh,
Hey, you'd think all the kids would be on, right? What
yeah,
kids?
yeah. You remember the summer lull was that's how they justified it. All the families going on vacations.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
you know, it always killed me that is we gotta be PC because of all the young players. And that's referring to all the people who are under 40 years old, because those are the young players.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the average player, I want to say, is closer to 55, 60 years old
And
in this game.
I would say 40 plus 45
Yeah.
because we do know some younger players. But I've got
Okay,
Voz
so
Lab loaded.
Dark Blue Monkey's kids bring the curve way down. I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because my nieces also had accounts or have accounts, but I think they only paid like a couple hours of the game. Yeah, they've shot themselves in the foot so many times the foot is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, what map do you have up there, Laz?
I've got Devil's Chaos
Oh, and
ready to roll.
we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Gives you 69 seconds to do exclamation mark play on both sides. But yes, we are doing things around here. Yes, all kinds of
Tina with a
excuses.
watch streak. Yay.
Yay!
So he's wearing a watch a lot of times.
Yeah. He's wearing a watch.
What's for lunch today, Tina?
Oh, lunch today is balls. Because we're dropping down the pegboard in 20 seconds or so.
Or so.
Yeah.
Give or
We
take.
had pastor tacos.
Pastor.
What is a what is a pastor taco?
Are those tacos that pastors of a church make?
Yes, they are. Exactly.
All right, here we go. Sit assist out front. Tina giving chase. Morgan ejected. Morgan with 300 more bits. Gonna
Yep.
get Morgan another game key.
We can't call them pork tacos. We have to call them pastor.
Morgan ejected.
But we're on Voz Lab. Who's going to be the first one to be ejected on this one? And it looks like Lomir ejected. I was ejected. Laz is in the lead until Morgan catches up and passes him up. Tina was ejected, down to 2 on my side, but Voz Lab has the possibility of being ejected. And Laz back in the lead. Oh, he took the middle path. Who's in the lead on your side? Yes, pork and pineapple and spices and other things. That's like saying that fajita meat isn't seasoned. It's like, it's just skirt steak. It's always seasoned. Oh, Laz blew through that double mixing bowl. Didn't even get touched. Extending his lead out over Morgan. But Laz falls out the only one left currently is Morgan, who's in some sort of glass beaker. Just spinning around. I don't know how he's supposed to fall out. I don't even see a means of falling. Oh, there it was. There. He's falling out now. Double mixer doesn't stop Morgan. Laz, are you still there, or did your internet connection drop? So Laz has a storm going on at his place, so he may drop occasionally. Oh wait, I need to. Oh, Morgan getting some scrolls from me. It's time to mail out scrolls. Hope everybody enjoys the fact that Laz's connection went bye-bye. He should be back momentarily with his power flickering. Yes. Oh no. Yeah. Is that Laz coming back? Is that Laz coming back? No, that is Laz getting booted. Okay. Let's see. So, friendly reminder to everybody out in Shroud land, this upcoming week or next week, we are supposed to be having, and I got to go find the button for Laz crashed again. There it is. The upcoming events next week on June 30th, so 10 days from now, we are supposed to have a quality of life improvement. We'll see. We'll see what kind of top quality bug fixes and quality of life improvements that our Shroud team is able to produce. Laz is logging back into Shroud right now, so I guess his power went completely out. That's why we do things multiple times around here as I change scenes. But we don't know what's going on because, hey, QA server hasn't been updated. There's no QA server notes on what we should be doing. But we do have stuff. In a couple of minutes, we do have the butt of the hour, and the butt of the hour will have streamer bundles to give out. Hey, no, that's Conjure, not Laz yet. Laz still trying to figure out how to reconnect things.
Lad's probably sitting there with his power out going, oh no.
Yeah, it's more like, let's text Laz and say that seems like a little bit more than a little flicker. Da, 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 da. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, he should be back in a little bit, hopefully. Or he started streaming and forgot to join everything again, which is entirely possible. I have no idea. Oh, there's Laz. Welcome back, Laz. How was your little flicker? As still waiting on him to connect the audio, join Zoom, and do everything else, as he has to reconnect and redo everything because it looks like his computer probably restarted. Oh no, some of my items were out of stock. You dirty bastard. Don't tell me. Oh, damn. Okay. 3 out of 4 were available for my Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, when you order like, hold on, $50 worth of Diet Dr. Pepper for a grocery order. It's like, what do I live off of? Diet Dr. Pepper.
I know that and tea.
Okay, so let's get today's big topic started because we do have the butt coming up in a moment. And that is related to combat decks and key press glyphs. And this was posted by Turog. It would be nice to have a glyph in the combat deck editor that allows us to set it to a key press similar to the controls interface in options. This would allow us to create any key press we wanted as a glyph in a deck. Would also be nice to be able to name it, but if on Hever it just showed what binding it was set to, that would at least allow us to see what it was bound to. Also, not required, but would be a few different icon styles. Could maybe add 5 of those with different icons for each of the available glyphs list for some variety, as they are
Okay, I can see Laz is in the is in the Discord, and he's sitting there on his
yes.
NBNN news site. He's just sitting there.
Well, he's probably trying to bring everything up. He's still standing. He's not sitting down yet. So he's probably trying to load everything still and having some issues.
I see his window just with him and still on the the winner for the marbles, and you're not on the screen.
Well, that's because he's not in Zoom. So Laz is still trying to load stuff. He may have had to step away from his computers. Like, is he live? Oh, there is Laz coming back. Dun dun dun. Let us hide. Laz crashed again. But you could add 5 of these with consideration would be need to made for deck swaps to ensure that if the same key press is used on multiple desks, it doesn't slow the swap. Stacking would also have to be prevented or allowed, and it just doesn't do anything. Having it for the utility bar would be nice too, though I think the combat decks are the easiest first step. So
Laz crashed again.
Yeah.
Crashed again.
He is speechless. Let me text him and tell him. Audio is hosed, is what Laz said. So he's working on trying to fix that. We'll have him back in a moment. So, but it looks like what Tirag's request here is in game, and hide that. He wants on the combat decks, whenever you're building your combat decks, the ability to modify bindings here, okay? Instead of actually having to go into your in-game options and go to your interface, and then scroll way down, or actually controls, and scroll way down to hotbar number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 through 10, and non-combat hotbar. That's what it looks like to me that he is asking for. The ability to bind a key pressed based off of where you are in the deck. That means that that would be a UE change, but let's continue on with his request. And we are at the butt of the hour, so let's go ahead and draw the next streamer bundle. And Morkin is going to be getting a streamer bundle from me. So, so I will send that right out to Morkin for his streamer bundle while we're waiting for Laz to figure out like virtual audio cables and other things. Yeah, and I love the fact that he's like, what the fuck? Yes, it is frustrating. Yes. So Laz, can you actually hear me, or is it okay? You can hear. Okay, so hold on. Let us mute this one. Okay, now I'm in Zoom audio. Can you hear me now? No, I cannot hear you, Laz. And I muted Discord, so you should be hearing me in Zoom. Can you hear me in Zoom? You can hear me, but I cannot hear you still. So, go to your Windows audio settings and look for what the microphone is. It might have changed to one of your... Oh, you already did that. Okay, damn. Restart your computer again? I mean, it's like, I don't know, man. But Berrigan, maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I thought you could assign deck hotkeys. You can. You are correct. You can do that already. This is more of a request to assign any key press to a button in the deck, so when pressing the button in the deck, it will perform the assigned keystroke. Do you mean put controls other than the regular glyphs into the deck slots, like allocate the pet attack command to a custom glyph and put that in the hotbar so it can be executed by clicking instead of a key press? I guess it might improve accessibility for some players, or even in the usual preference for less clicking, more keyboard access. Do you have any other examples of why it would be desirable? As we see Vlaz walk away. It's like, fuck. Oh, and he did say that he restarted everything. And I'm going to go back to Discord audio. Hey, Laz, don't forget the glorious button default that I have to push all the time.
Okay.
I can hear you somewhere.
1, 2, 3.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think I'm hearing you.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm probably here. Go mute Zoom.
Okay. Let's see if that works. Was that the problem? Hey, look at that. I got audio.
Well, you're echoing right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I can fix the echo. Give me a second.
Oh,
I can hear you now.
Is that the silly program?
Where is the echo coming from?
Well, it could be that you're still broadcasting audio in Zoom and Discord. I definitely see you in Discord. So, what about the voice mod program? Oh man, voice mod.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, you're clear.
You hear me now?
Oh, wait, echo still.
Yeah, I gotta leave voice. I gotta. Yeah, hold on. Let me do this.
Dun, 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 dun. And Laz has left Zoom. Wait.
Laz has left the building.
So you had to leave Zoom to stop the audio?
Yeah, I think, I couldn't just get rid of the audio.
You can't, like, click I should be echoing right now, right?
You're not.
Weird. Okay, because I can click and unclick
the 300 bits.
I can click and unclick the microphone in Zoom, so.
So am I still echoing?
No, you are fine now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so very odd. Look like complete failure. I'm running on generator right now.
Oh, damn.
But as I explained to you before the show,
yes,
if there was a timeout,
according to
my Streamlabs, my stream never ended. It still was live. It was still recording. No, the recording stopped. But
okay.
Am I live? I mean, I guess because I heard Lomir actually saying I lost the recording, so I'm going to have to go back and see what's going on there. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it, but my UPS over there.
The whistling?
The beeping.
My UPSs universally just seem to fail. When the power went out, they usually kick in, but everything went black. Everything just died.
That is the update the UPS battery, and you could be like me.
Slight problem is
have the battery for your UPS and not having putting it in.
I just changed the battery like 3 months ago, so it's a brand new battery. Yes, it's a brand new battery. Yeah, it's not like I've neglected that. And let me see what my power chute says. Let me see what my power chute says.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says estimated battery time 1 minute, which is very interesting.
It's like it did weird things.
It's like it's not even charged, which is really weird.
I will say that I replaced like one of my batteries last month, and I couldn't get the front panel back on. And the battery's the exact same size too. It's like
yeah. But let me do what I got to do here, which is I've got to pull the butt of the hour streamer bundles.
Yeah.
And that's going to go to Lomir.
Oh.
Now, did I get dropped out of the game? Because
yes, you did. You did get dropped. Your stream also disconnected at some point in time as well, and then came back online.
Yeah, even though I didn't do anything there, it just came back automatically.
Yeah. So at 12:22, your stream disconnected.
The radio show, Lomir's gone. So Lomir, I'll get you that. Then I have to do two game keys.
I'll be there in a minute. I'm logging back in.
Okay.
1 to Morgan and 1 to the Maynard.
And who owes me some from yesterday?
Did you win yesterday?
Yeah, my power chute is saying that it wants to go into hibernation mode.
Yeah, I never
which is
plug in the USB portion for the computers.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get these game keys out.
The problem is it's like I would have to plug them into like.
Morgan is going to get a copy of Aces and Adventures.
Oh.
Aces and Adventures on Steam. And that's a $20 game going to Morgan. Congratulations, Morkins. That's his second good key today. And then the Maynard. The Maynard, you're going to get yourself a copy of Foot LOL Epic Soccer League.
Yes.
And that is $10 going to the Maynard. And then I believe I have to pull a game key for our marbles game. And then we have one more marbles game coming up.
We do have another game of marbles. I need to reopen.
Yeah, we had two more donations.
Well, I mean, your internet did shit itself, so it's like, wasn't really paying attention to your chat.
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually gonna pull the giveaway here, though. Let's see.
I don't
know. Pick a winner, open the giveaway, close the giveaway.
I love how
winner.
Whenever you crash, I actually have your counselor.
Vovan VV. Vovan, you're gonna get yourself a copy of. Let's see what Vovan's gonna get himself a copy of. Ruin Raiders. Ruin Raiders on Steam.
Nice.
And that is an $8 game going to Vovan. So congratulations to him. And there you go. While we get on over to marbles one more time. Let's see what we've got up on screen. Slippery Slopes.
Oh.
And I need to reset
I have
that
Marble
and
Centauri.
Oh, we're going to be here a little while.
What? You mean the fact that the world record for Marble Centauri is 3 minutes and 20 seconds?
Yes.
Hey, man, it's all good. It's all good. Are you ready to click play or start?
Ready to click start. Yes,
I
am.
Clicking start in 3, 2, 1. Start. 69 seconds to type in exclamation mark
Computer,
play.
turn off light.
Bang play.
Alexa, turn off light.
On both streams, twitch.tv/CenAssist and twitch.tv/NBNN News. If you win, remember, you win some in-game scrolls. If either Laz or myself wins, you get to send me all of your scrolls.
Yeah, so the fact that I'm actually running on generator probably means the rest of my neighborhood is without power also.
Yes, yes.
So, well, everybody else
don't
is
forget,
suffering.
if you do that during the get blackout curtains so no one can see you have power during the apocalypse.
He has power. Let's get him.
Yeah, I think the very loud outdoor generator.
Yeah.
Sort of defeats that purpose.
Okay. Yeah.
Then might give it away.
And until you run out,
might just give it away.
Until you run out of propane.
Yeah,
propane,
which is about 2 weeks.
And there are.
Yeah. Well, then you start to manage exactly what's going to have power and what's not.
No, we just have power.
I know, but if you
get to manage it,
you would find a way to start saying, okay, we're turning off all these things.
You can't. That's what am I going to do? Unplug my refrigerators and freezers? They're full.
You would keep those plugged in. You would unplug all the other non-essential things. Because, hey, you'd start reading books again.
What do you think would be non-essential?
TVs.
Yeah, no, that's essential. That's why we have it.
All right, if you can't catch any channels because everybody else doesn't have anything.
I've got internet. As long as
Well,
I got internet, I've got all my TV.
Your internet would also be out.
Why? I've got power.
You might have power, but does the cable company and all of them have things?
I'm on now. Yes, everybody
No,
else is without power.
You forgot the apocalypse part of this scenario.
You lost me then.
See,
you're
not a good prepper.
About trying to conserve gas. I'm not conserving gas.
Quit talking about the one. Talk about the marbles.
Well,
Rustic Dragon out in front.
I mean, are you talking? Are you really wanting to learn about how close we are to getting to Uranus on Marble Centauri? Is that what you really want to know, Lomir?
Yeah, the internet is clearly a natural resource. That's right.
Yes. But Morgan in the lead as he has passing up Saturn's ring in order to get on to Uranus. But I am Tina's bringing up I'm bringing up the rear. Damn it. Oh, I see Uranus in the distance. Here comes Uranus after we finish passing up Saturn's final ring. Oh, man.
You mean Florida? Jackson, Texas. I'm in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, Morgan ejected, fell out of the map. Lomir now in the lead with Maynard right behind him, Paladin, Michael, and Laz also right there.
Lands in and then gets ejected, but he wins.
We're back on the approach to Uranus.
Come and get me. Come on, come and get me.
Will we pass up Uranus? And how will that passing of Uranus look? Maynard dropped out of the map. So Maynard ejected.
Rustic, which game account should I send scrolls to?
Lomir retakes the lead.
Or am I going to be sending to the second place winner?
Oh, man. Lomir. We are... Oh, they shortened this map. It ends at Uranus now. We don't even get to bypass Neptune. But Lomir staring at Uranus right now in the basket.
Yeah, no. I don't send any scrolls to Jack.
Why? It's in the rules. Okay, here you go, Lomir. And I think I owe you a streamer bundle. I think.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So does Laz.
Finally here. Yeah, Lomir is finally
here. and Rustic's like, I owe him for a previous win-loss.
So didn't one of you guys say I won yesterday?
That's why I gave it to you. Second place it is. It is then.
Okay. And Laz, didn't I win?
No.
Didn't I win the streamer bundle earlier?
Just now. I just gave it to you.
Oh man.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
I see.
You successfully completed a trade with Lomir.
Thank you.
Double dip.
A bear is giving me all of his scrolls. I canceled that.
What, he got 2 scrolls?
No, he had 20 recall scrolls and like 6 teleport to friend scrolls.
All right, so the scrolls are going to Tina.
Yes.
As the second place. And then we got to do one more mystery game key. Close the giveaway, pick ourselves a wiener, and Tina O'Neill is the winner of our next mystery game key. And that game is going to be War Mongrels.
Oh.
War Mongrels. And War Mongrels on Steam. $75% off. Ooh, interesting. So currently $11.24 off the $45 retail price going to Tina O'Neill. So congratulations, Tina, with a $45 game key. As I reset that giveaway. And we get this over, 75% off. As we get to Tina O'Neill. Where is Tina? There he is. And you enjoy that one. Let me know how that one plays.
Dun, dun, dun.
Meanwhile, did you finish that other topic?
Yes, I did. I mean,
you went through all these.
The 3 posts?
People? 4 posts?
Yeah, yes. Yes, I went through all. It's 3 people.
You did that in the 5 minutes I was out.
You were out for longer than 5 minutes.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you rushed through this, I guarantee
no,
you.
No, I didn't. The combat decks? Yeah. I did not rush through that.
We had 20 minutes on a stream the other day, and we said we didn't have time to cover it in 20 minutes. You didn't cover that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay.
Because realistically, the request that Tirag has, okay, if we look at that, it is change the way that bindings are done, so that way they can be bound from a deck. Now, does that mean that each deck would have its own set of bindings?
Yes.
However, you have to remember.
According to me, he wants it set to a hotkey, not a deck.
Yeah, but the binding of the hotkey is the same
which you can already do.
Which you can already do from the controls option, where you've got the
right
1 through 10. You can bind that to something completely different, as well as the non-combat bar 1 through 10.
And now for something completely different.
He's asking for something else, and he's not explaining it properly to where he wants to bind a skill to a certain key press.
That was my understanding.
Then you've got the
allow us to create any key press we wanted as a glyph in a deck, so that I could say program F5 as a particular glyph, and F5 would always shoot that glyph,
no matter which deck.
The F5 slot.
No matter which deck you have.
Well, yeah. Well, that's my understanding.
But then you've removed the deck process out of it.
That would then make it like UO, where you could just
Yes, you could have all of your skills, and then you could also drag the icons for it and place it anywhere on the window, and it wasn't static.
That would be nice quality of life.
Yeah.
But okay, do we have time for this one?
No. We don't have time for anything, because it's time for us to discuss how much we miss UO. Because I must consider my sins. the PvP system in UO was fully thought out, except for the murder stuff where, hey, you can just be a ghost and live out your 40 hours that way and just AFK it. But yes. Because I saw way too many red people doing that AFK. I may have done it a few times myself.
You think?
Well, I mean, the fact that you could kill people that pick up a chest, or you could kill someone pickpocketing you with an exploding chest as well. And there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's like, that's a much more thorough game system, and they developed that with fewer developers than were on the Shroud team. And they actually had to write all the code themselves. They couldn't recycle things like Unity assets. Dun dun dun. So they had to write the entire game engine. Ooh. But yes. So Laz, what do you want to do for the next 2 minutes?
I don't know.
Reminisce about UO?
Running a diagnostic on my
UPSs?
UPS, because again, it says I've got 1 minute, but I just and it says it passed.
Okay.
But why I've got estimated battery time of
1 minute?
1 minute just does not make any sense.
Does not compute. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it does not compute whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not good. But anyway, I don't know. One game of marbles before we get out of here, or no? No,
it would have to be buckshot.
Yeah, I know. We don't even have time for that.
And then from there, it's time for us to pull some giveaways in 30 seconds. You've got 30 seconds to do. Bang. Bundle me. And bang. I appreciate it. Bang the bouquet.
Giveaways.
Oh, and people making sure they get in before we pull the final giveaways.
Pulling the final streamer bundle.
Are you ready to pull the final winner for the streamer bundle?
Did.
Oh, who is your winner?
Lebu Ibu.
Ooh, Lebu Lionheart. Whereas on my side, it's going to the Rider of the Knights. He is mounting the Knights all over the place. Knight Rider. And whenever you're riding Knights, Knight Rider, the question I have is how much lube is required, and how do you gain the easy access? But Conjurer Dragon going to be getting a Steam key from me, and Conjurer is getting a copy of Tales and Tactics. Which is an $18 game.
Very nice.
Yeah, congratulations,
I've got
Conjurer.
A copy of Hex Archy worth $19.99 going to one lucky winner. And that winner is going to be Andrea KOS. Andrea, you're going to get a copy of Hex Archy. And that is a $20 game. So congratulations to you. And let me find you in my list. There you go. As we get that game key out there. I gotta say thank you to everybody for being patient with us today. I gotta say thank you to Morgan, Dark Blue Monkey, and the Maynard for their generous donations today. But of course, all of you for joining us here each and every day. We do appreciate you all. And we will be back on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Nom, 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 nom.
See ya.